Radio Africana.
Your non-stop entertainment radio.
Yes, I am. Welcome back. Welcome back. Okay, I hope you enjoyed that song. That was Black and White. I am not going to say the name of the singer. I'm hoping you know who it is by now, but I'll introduce him. Our guest today on the Turntable Show was born and raised in South London, and he began his musical journey at the tender age of 3. He started off playing the drums, and during his school years, he taught himself to play the piano and the bass guitar. And then by the age of 16, he completed his grade 8 in drums and had begun teaching the instrument by the age of 19. He made a living by being a part-time musician, as well as playing the drums and bass on various jazz and rock records for international artists, including Grammy Award winner Duffy. I didn't say I've got Duffy on the show, guys. I didn't say that. He's a marketing manager by day and a songwriter and session musician by night. I'm hoping you can guess who I have, but I'll carry on. He has worked with artists such as Cynthia Erivo, Gabrielle, and the boy band Blue. If you remember Blue, he's worked with the likes of Blue as well. His passion for songwriting led him to open the other stage at the world-renowned Glastonbury Music Festival. He has had the chance of singing with Sir Elton John's Rocket Music, and he's also worked with and supported the Sting, India Arie, Ella Irie, I'm hoping I've pronounced that right, Paloma Faith, Lake Street Dive, Joanne as Policewoman, Angus and Julius Stone, Tori Kelly, and Elton John himself. So you can see that, you know what, his CV is long, as we say in Nigeria. His distinctive style of sing and songwriting has earned him his widespread acclaim as a multi-instrumentalist, selling out headline shows in the UK, Germany, USA, Netherlands, and Europe. And we need to add Nigeria to that, soon come, soon come. His talent has been recognized with a win at the highly acclaimed International Songwriters Competition in 2020. That's just a little brief of the guests we have on the show today. But without further ado, welcome, Jake. How you doing?
Yo. Whenever people read that stuff, I'm like, who are they talking about?
Like literally, that's the book of Jake, chapter 5, verse 1.
Oh,
How you doing, man?
Yeah, I'm good. Grateful.
How's life treating you?
Yeah, you know what? I don't have much to complain about, if I'm honest. And that's a blessing in itself, man. I'm just family's thriving, family's beautiful, home is good. Like once home's good, we're good. You've got a base, you got somewhere, there's peace where you lay your head down. Yeah, man, you're good.
And the weather's looking good where you are as well. Obviously for our radio.
Yeah,
they can't see the weather, but wherever he is, the sun is shining. Right?
Right. Yo, I'm in England. I'm not in Niger at the moment, so the sun doesn't last too long.
We had to confirm because you're always on tour. Like anybody who's been keeping their eyes on your stories, like it's like and I always have to check the details on the flyer because you might just be booking a ticket to somewhere. You find yourself in another country.
You should come, man. Don't worry about that. Come.
Okay, don't let us go into that come conversation because I remember booking tickets. The one that I actually planned to come to never happened.
I know.
Jake,
I'm
you
sorry.
owe me money. You owe me money.
I know.
Let's start the show. Show.
Oh. It goes straight to the deep end. No, I'm sorry.
It's called the Turntable Show. It's called the Turntable Show. So first things first, as you can see, obviously Jake Isaac is the person on the show today. He's obviously a friend away from being a guest on the Turntable Show. But before we hit the road with what Jake does on tour and how he connects with his fans, Jake, can you just tell our listeners a bit about yourself? Obviously, away from the family, you obviously spoke about the family to introduce yourself. Tell them a bit about what you do and why you do what you do.
Right. We all have a limited amount of time to bring beauty to the world. And so I do what I do to bring a bit of beauty to the world. I think I'm born and raised in church. Faith's a massive part of my identity. And I feel like you can't really say you're about faith without feeling like you have a responsibility to contribute to this world that we live in. Life can't all just be about me and my money and me and my pocket, me and my prosperity. Life's got to be about others at some point. The South African saying, Ubuntu, I am because we are. Just that valuing of community and that idea. We know when we dedicate a child, it takes a village to raise a child. Well, yo, we're still a village. This is still the village, and we still have things to contribute to raise generations. And so I make the music I make because I believe whilst I'm alive, I've got something to contribute. I want to bring something to someone's day. I want to be able to create something that people can identify, can find hope with. That's where I'm at. That's where I'm at. And I'm just trying to, I think once you grab a hold of that why, the perseverance part is remembering that why when things are bad and when things are good.
That's amazing. In terms of giving hope and leaving a legacy, I remember the first time that I saw you perform. I don't know. Do you know where I saw you?
Why am I nervous? Why am I nervous?
It definitely was in your bedroom. Don't worry. Don't worry. Do you have any ideas where I could have seen you perform?
I don't know. Okay. I'm scared though. Tell me.
No. Don't worry. It's a safe space.
Don't do that.
I saw you performing at the Lighthouse Church, and that's the first.
Oh, Manchester.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
That's where I saw you perform the first time. And funny enough, that was my first time in that church.
Right.
I'm a fan of church hopping.
Yeah.
So and since that service, I don't think I've been. But yeah, no. Okay, at least I took something away from that.
Wow,
that sounds bad. But yeah,
yo, you want to travel to Dixon more?
So at least I took something away from that service, which is the amazing singing. But I just remember the guitar, the singing, the high notes, the smoke machine was doing its bits. You know,
doing the most.
But no, like you took us to church, you took us to the streets, you did what you did. Bless. And I'm like, you know what? If there's anything about this church I like, it's the singer. So I searched you, and then I've been a fan since. But ever since, I never thought much of it. And then the next time that I came across you again was when you walked into my restaurant.
Yes, sir.
And I was trying to decide, do I fan out or do I just sell jollof rice and keep it professional?
Yo, no, man, you do both. You give the jollof rice and you say, yo, come on, man, that's what we do.
You know how they usually say that, you know what, when celebrities, I'll call you a celebrity.
Please. Right. Celebrity who?
Bruh. You can't
No, we don't use the C word right here, please.
Okay, as a celebrated one. Let's go.
Romantic.
Hey. As a celebrated one who's living amongst us.
Wow.
Poetry.
The pressure is getting worse.
As a celebrated one living amongst us, sometimes they say that when you take away the cloak of anointing that you put on when you're singing, you just want to be usual, or you just want to be regular. That's what they say. What do you say?
That's what they say. Okay, whoever they are.
What do you say? You know, obviously you get on stage, people are celebrating. I don't want to talk about the women yet. We're going to get into that one. When you're getting on stage, all the women are screaming. I don't know if you've had items thrown at you yet, but okay.
I don't see anything, please.
I don't see anything. Of course, that's a political thing to say as a married person, of course. But when you get on stage, people are screaming and stuff. And then when you get off stage, I'm sure you get tired of the fanfare, or you actually don't mind. What are you like after after you're done singing?
Yeah, you know what it is, sis? As I said before, I'm a man of faith. And when I look at the scriptures, Jesus is the same when he was teaching and when he was hanging out with the people. I don't get why we have to make it weird and make it like we're holier than thou when we're on stage, and then when we're off, we're completely something. Be normal, be consistent, be the same. Okay. Like, just pivot. You understand what I'm saying? And I don't. Some people, that's their thing. Cool. I don't see that in when I read about Jesus in scripture. I don't see that. Even some of my heroes, you know, just top class, world class businessmen, world class influencers, not like social media. I'm talking like as in people who influence governments, influencers. They're the same whether they're sitting down with you in Soho House or if they're standing on a stage for a Commonwealth meeting. Like, they're the same. They're integrous. They're down to earth. They're not easily impressed by all the razzmatazz. Like, I think we have a lot to learn. I always find that it's the insecure ones who feel that they have to have alter egos. That's not, especially when it comes to like faith and belief. No, don't do that, man. Yo, if Jesus can hang out at a table, recline at a table, and have a prostitute wash his feet with her hair, yo, you can chill out, take a seat, and come off your high horse for a second and be normal. That's my stance. Sorry, not sorry if that offends anyone. But unless you're pointing it out in scriptures to me, I don't get it. And even if you're not a believer, yo, even more so, man, we have to be about people. Like, we're not on this earth just for us and what we do and me and, I mean, there are some people who are in it for themselves, but man, there has to be something about human beings that is about others, that's selfless. In fact, when I think of even from the Shaquille O'Neals to the Idris Elbas, those types of people get ratings because they're about the people. And I just think we have a lot to learn sometimes with our deep entrenched cultural isms and schisms, which doesn't do anyone any good. I want my children to see a dad who's up for chatting to anyone. That, you know what I mean? Because you could chat to someone who's broke today and they're prime minister tomorrow. It could be anyone. Obviously, that wouldn't be Rishi Sunak because he had a lot of money from day one. But you know what I'm trying to say? That's where I'm at, man. I don't be consistent. Be normal. Don't be weird. Be consistent and be about the people.
Okay, that was Pastor Jake. So I guess at this point we could, we could pass the offering basket around. You can see how passionately he spoke about that.
Yo, you know what it is, sis? Man, I've seen, and you probably have as well, I've seen some scandalous behavior. Do you know what I mean? And no one's perfect. But yo, don't walk like you are, please. The people that we respect in life are the leaders that walk with a limp, the ones who are aware of their frailties. I want to be a father that's aware of my frailties, that fathers my children and looks out for other people. And I'm honest with where I'm no good so that they can have hope and be like, yo, I don't need to be perfect. I've just got to be willing. You know what I mean?
That's a great segue to my next question about your school run series. Are you ever going to release an album that's called the School Run series? Because, bro, you have a lot to say on the school run.
The school run. You know what? If I'm really honest, now that we're talking about, I might start a new thing called the School Run playlist. Because my school runs consist of my children telling me what they want to play on Spotify.
Exactly.
And I actually feel like they've got some bangers. They've got some bangers. We go from like PJ Morton to this morning we're listening to the Macarena. So anything can happen. I might do that.
You should. Okay, now we move a bit to, I think there was a song of yours where you were telling a story about, I think there's 5 of you. Is that right? There's a song of yours where you're talking about
a recent song.
Bro, you got. Do I talk about your songs? You got at least 100 in the catalog, bro.
No,
you're talking about. Is it being the middle child or the second child?
Yeah. No, that song's about my dad.
And that's what I'm saying. That you sound. I'm not gonna say you sound like him, but there's a lot of passion that's been passed down.
Yeah.
From you having Beyonce wallpapers on your wall and winding him up.
You've been doing homework. Hey, what's going on?
We dug, and we found some things.
Yo, yeah, no, I wrote a song about my dad. He was a part of the Windrush generation. He was one of 5. Just about his perseverance, his integrity, about his journey, being a Rastafarian, very disillusioned about life, about who he was, coming from the West Indies, coming from the Caribbean, to a very white England who just weren't interested in other ethnicities, not as much as today anyway, where we've got 2/3 of the English football team being immigrants. And so that song was to honor my dad and the Windrush generation as pioneers, as people who paved the way. We stand on their shoulders. We stand on the shoulders of colored people who've come to this country and been through it in order to make space for us. So that's what the song's about.
And I think that's also a great segue to your recent song, Black or White.
Yes,
don't you think? So, Black or
yeah,
White.
smooth. That's what you did there.
Please. Why are you in white and every woman is in black? Jake, what are you trying to say? What are you trying to do? That interpretation is important.
No. Please
so
don't
in other
start.
words,
One of my guys is in the background as well.
I saw him, only one, yeah? Only one.
Yeah, actually, shout out to him, actually. His name's William Adewasi. He's the founder of Vitae Watches, an amazing watch company. It's been endorsed by Richard Branson, by Common, you name it. Anyway, that whole music video was just me and my friends. The song Black or White is actually just about the ebbs and flows of communication in relationship. Like the times when relationship is rubbish is often the times when communication is rubbish. And so that's what the song's about, just getting things off your chest. And we just thought we'd have some fun with it.
I guess for me, what's black and what's white? Are you seeing where I'm going with this?
I get you. Okay, like, let me just bring clarity to that, right?
What's black communication and what's white? And I'm not talking in terms of race or whatever. I'm just saying, if someone's being honest, would that be defined as black? Or if white? Somebody was being dishonest, you see what I mean?
Yeah, I totally get. I think it's more so when I wrote the song, my stance was it's more so about being definitive rather than being gray. So make it black or make it white. I don't care which one you choose, but let's not do the gray. Because when you're in the gray, when it comes to communication, things can get misinterpreted. Things can be lost in translation. It's almost like, I don't know if you've ever had a conflict or had an argument with someone on text. There's no tone to text. So you might say, I'm just a little bit irritated with you. And they realize, like, I'm just irritated, you know what I mean? So I suppose what I'm saying is, in the midst of communication, whether it be with friends, with marriage, even with like children and parents, whatever, be straight up. Don't try not to mix your words. Be kind, but be straight up. That's what the song's about.
Great stuff. And one thing I've noticed listening to your catalog is you often talk about love.
Yeah.
I was trying to find one where it wasn't about love.
Yeah, well, the one about my dad.
Yeah, okay. That's still about love.
Okay.
You did it out of love. I don't hear no angry songs. I was trying to say, are you that much of a believer in love? Yeah,
you know what? I'm a bit of a hopeless romantic. Yeah, I think I have written other songs. I did a song called Brother, which I collabed with friends, Governor B, Joshua Luke Smith and Bianca Rose. That was off the back of George Floyd and just how we were wrestling with that as a country. I did a song called Boy and Blade, which is about knife crime. But I think I've written songs about death as well, death, hope, and love. I think a lot of my songs about love come from everyone has different interpretations of what love is. And I suppose just with my own life experience, it's almost like we're all looking at the same mountain, but it's so big, we're looking at it from different angles. So we all see just something different. I suppose it's just me, again, contributing my perspective of the mountain called love.
So we could always call you Pastor Love. Yes. I think that would be a good one. And then
Don't do that. Please don't do that.
You can see Jake hates titles, and I just keep dropping it every single time.
Yo, wonder. Don't do that to me.
Okay, so this one is a touchy topic because I think that was around about the time when you had concerts back to back, and you had to go offline. You got to speak about the death of your best friend.
Yeah.
And listening to that record, I don't know if I could call it a record or it was a vulnerable moment for you. For me, I was listening to that and I thought to myself, his voice would be good for bedtime stories, kind of like the CBBS kind of stuff. Have you ever considered that? Apart from singing, I'm just saying.
Yeah, I would continue sharing. I was actually thinking about it today. I need to be a bit more consistent with that.
Mm.
Life happens.
Mm.
Sometimes when life is lifing, it's important to pause, to stop, to figure out what lessons need to be learned, to figure out what parts of us need to heal, to give space to that,
Mm-hmm.
to figure out what parts of us are angry,
Mm-hmm.
so we don't channel that towards the wrong people or in the wrong areas of our life.
Mm.
But I think fundamentally, at times like that, particularly me losing my best friend, it's about going, all right, what does this mean for me? Have I given myself space to mourn?
Mm-hmm.
Am I being kind to myself? How am I going to celebrate his life?
Mm.
And how am I going to continue the amazing legacy of friendship that he shared with me, So, yeah, life be life and sometimes, but the journey is as important as the destination.
Mm. And I guess in the middle of all that, you also had the childbirth, you also had the tour that you also had to do. How do you juggle all of that? Sometimes I struggle with what I'm supposed to be with everyone versus what I want to do. Like you said, being a father, being a husband, being a support system to the family of your best friend, being the dad that still needs to do the school run. Sometimes I just want to cancel it all and just stay still, but life doesn't allow or afford you that, So my thing is, how do you juggle all of that? And like you said, giving yourself the space to heal.
That's a great question. I think being honest with those around you and with yourself. I found like with my wife or with my friends, or even just like people I'm working with on a project, if you say to them, hey, listen, I've just been hit hard by a bus, and life is lifing right now. I need a moment. We're in a time where people are really quite generous and kind, and they give you that. In fact, even children nowadays are mature enough to understand the importance of mental health. And I feel like if you simply ask, you'll find the space. But one thing I've realized, particularly on my journey, is that we prioritize what we prioritize. So in the busyness of it, you've got to actually have the discipline and the priority to say, yo, I need rest. Because if you crash and burn, you ain't got no one else to blame but yourself.
Absolutely.
And I feel like sometimes, I was talking to a friend just earlier, there's such a temptation to be busy and to look busy and when you feel busy and when you feel tired, you feel like you're making progress. But
that
you
now
could be
becomes a
moving
yardstick.
fast.
That now becomes a yardstick. Bro, how could you
see
do
what I'm
that to
saying?
yourself?
You see what I'm saying? But you can be running, but what you're running around is a relay track rather than running and covering ground. You understand what I'm saying? And so you've got to, every now and then you've got to pause and take stock and rest so that you can determine whether you're running in circles or if you're running forward. But that's on you. Ain't nobody to blame.
You could be running
when people
around in
chat rubbish
circles
about I'll sleep when I'm dead, that's rubbish, man. That's a load of rubbish. Because let me tell you something, you're not taking none of your money, none of your grind, you're not taking that when you're dead. That's not going with you. So, like, whilst you're alive, look after yourself. You know what I mean? Prioritize those that matter. And that's my stance. Again, sorry, not sorry.
Like, I don't want to go with the title again, but yeah, that I'll just say word.
Yo.
Okay.
Yeah.
So at this point, we've got about 10 minutes left.
Shoot.
I hope you're ready for me.
I have no choice, Yetty. You're on me today.
That's it. We're going to be playing a game, right?
Aish.
I don't want to give you any clues because I want to make this as hard as possible. I'm going to say the first part of the sentence. That's the best I can give you. I'm going to say the first part of it. Don't worry, it's not Bible verses. I'm going to say. I'm going to say the.
I'm not ready. I'm just getting my Bible real quick.
First part of a sentence. I want you to say the next part of the sentence.
Okay.
Cool. The first one. You're just what I wanted.
Oh my gosh. Wait. Okay, wait. Can we start again? Because is this supposed to be lyrics? Or is this just supposed to be whatever
You
I
see
come
that?
up
You
with?
see, he's good at it. He's good at it. He's always
Yeah, no,
like,
because my head's going two ways right now.
yes, lyrics. Yes, lyrics.
Lyrics. Oh, dang.
Oh, well,
All right,
you
give me
don't know
another one. I'm ready.
you don't write your lyrics. Everything's all like
No,
freestyle.
no. Because, yo, listen, I'm that guy. When my band is telling me down the microphone in my innards, yo, the verse is coming out, but this is what it says. I'm that guy. I will start again. I'm ready for you. I wasn't ready
Sure.
I'm ready now.
Okay.
I'm ready.
Talking about forgetting your lyrics, I was actually on stage 2 days ago and I forgot my lyrics twice.
Ha! It happens.
Yeah.
Don't worry. You're not alone. Don't worry.
And then I was speaking to an aunt of mine saying, I forgot my lyrics, and I was being all hard on myself. She said, I thought it's people on drugs that usually forget their lyrics. Are you on? I said, no, I don't. No, I don't. She said, I was looking at Gareth Gates and the rest of them, like William, what's it called? It's quite all these boy bands and stuff that forget their lyrics.
Yeah.
She always thought that's because they're on drugs that they forget it. And now she knows somebody close to her who's forgetting their lyrics. I'm like, nah, it's just nerves, man.
Nah.
It's just nerves. But yeah, we got that cleared out of the air.
I'm ready for you.
So, first one, we'll start again. You see, you already got the tip. Now, of course, you're going to pass.
Nah,
So, you're just what I wanted.
Just oh my gosh, I'm trying to figure out. I've used that in like 3 songs. Just what I wanted.
Don't repeat your lyrics then, innit?
No, I'm panicking, Yeti. What? Just what I wanted. Nah, you got.
Okay, I'll let you off on this one. So I tell myself to get back up.
All right, so I tell myself. I tell myself. And start. No, not start again. No.
No. So I tell myself to get back up. Yeah. Anyway, that's what it is. Okay. The next one. Sure. I'm hoping you've not used this one frequently. Okay. The next one is "You're Made in Heaven."
Oh. You're made in heaven. You're made in heaven. Feels like wish I could feel again. I know. 10 steps to heaven. I know the song is 10 steps to heaven. Yo, I'm panicking here, Yeti. I haven't done a game like this ever.
It's called the Turntable Show for a reason. We're spinning it.
10 steps. I know the song. 10 steps to heaven. That'll do.
With you, I can breathe again. With you, I can breathe again. That's the next line.
With you, I can breathe again, Yeti. Come on.
Whatever, man. You forgot it. Okay, next one. Where have you been?
Oh my gosh! No, you can't be hitting me with these generic vibes, man. Where have you been?
Wait, it would be easy if I went with choruses.
Oh! Hold on. Where have you been? Where is that smile? No, wait. What have they done?
Yay! That's the first one.
No, man. We're cutting the other one as well. We're talking about. Get out of here.
Okay, let's see if you get this next one then. What was yours?
What was yours was never mine.
Hey!
Yo, I'm in. I'm locked in. What are you telling me? Come on.
Okay, and then the final one.
No.
Go through your whole catalog. He walked through hell.
He walked through hell, but he never gave up.
Hey! So that's 3 out of 5. Well done. You passed.
Nah, I'll say 4, but it's okay. We'll agree to disagree. It's all right.
It's all right. After bullying me throughout the whole session. Well done. So that was the turntable game. I'm glad you passed. Okay. So you're verified. Big up the clap. Yeah.
I'll take that. Come on.
Okay. So I don't know if you have any, apart from Black and White, do you have any songs that you are working on and anything you want to tell the listeners?
Yeah, you know what? So I've got an album coming out in October. We got 1 or 2 more. So yeah, we got an album coming out in October, and it's if you've been liking the recent singles, that's the vibe. And then November 2nd, I'm doing a homecoming gig in London, at Village Underground, Saturday, November 2nd. Tickets, if you click links in my bio on Instagram, TikTok, whatever, grab your tickets. They're moving. But it's my big homecoming. I'm a South London boy coming back to London. And then if you're listening from Europe, I'll be out in Europe in February. Actually, I'm out in parts of Europe next week. I'm on tour with Joss Stone. And then I was out in Atlanta earlier this year with Indiari opening for her. So I might at some point pop back out to America.
Wow.
That's where we're at. But
That's
London, November 2nd.
That's a busy schedule. That's a busy schedule. I was gonna say, what are the handles so they can find you on social media or wherever?
Yeah, at I am Jake Isaac. I am Jake Isaac. Just Google Jake Isaac, spell Isaac however you want to spell it. Something will pop up. And if you see a big black guy, it's me.
That's it. And aside that, any question for the next guest? Well, every time we're about to round up on the turntable show, we always ask you to ask the next guest a special question.
What was the situation? Name a situation that you've been in that you thought was the most embarrassing, but actually was probably the biggest life lesson you learned.
That's a heavy one.
We only do heavy out here, y'all.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. You have a call in, you just ain't picking up.
Yeti!
And then the question that the last guest had for you is, what motivates you? Don't worry. Just a simple question, isn't it?
Okay. I thought I was gonna get hit. What motivates me? Oh my gosh. You're my faith. Like what I believe in. Who I believe in, man. That's me.
That's it.
That's me. I've got a question.
Okay, go on.
Like, when do I get to taste Yetti's kitchen again? I don't understand. I don't understand. Is there food rations or what? We need another Yetti's kitchen experience. I don't understand.
Whenever you're in Manchester, because last time I checked, like you're on tour, like you need a private chef, you know where to find us. I don't get it. Like,
yo,
like
everybody heard this. Yeti offered private chef running for me and the whole squad. That's what we're talking about.
That's it. We don't offer our services like just for anyone. Like,
we need it.
That's it.
Yo, this was when I came to yours, the home cooking, that was what I needed. That's why we don't go anywhere else. We don't try this, no. If I'm in town, that's where I'm going. I'm not even just saying that. And Deliveroo. I've done Deliveroo for Yetti's Kitchen probably like 4 or 5 times.
Wow.
100%.
Thank you very much for that. First things first.
She didn't even pay me to say
that. And that's what I'm saying. You also gave a review. The other day you came into the restaurant as well. You were absolutely amazing to give us a review as well. So thank you for being a cheerleader for us at Yetti's Kitchen. We're now at the Printworks, so anytime you are watching a movie with the family, you should come down. And we're hoping out sometime, because obviously at the Printworks venue, it could take up to 250 people. It would be great to have you come to a gig. You know, it's not just about London. You're a South London boy. Okay. We get the point. You know, Manchester too needs your voice. You know, it would be nice for us to have a Manchester gig. You know,
okay.
That would be nice. 250 people, a little intimate session.
Yeah.
You know, and then the jollof would be flowing. You know, the jollof is flowing, the music's going.
Yeah, let it flow. That's what we need.
That's it.
Give the people what they want. That's right.
That's it. So today we've had Jake Isaac on the show. He's done it different.
Thank you so much for having me.
He spun the whole show. I don't even know what part. Are we going 360 or are we going 180? I don't even know. But point is, he's done his thing, and I'm super grateful for having Jake on the show. Any final words? Just give a big shout out to Turntable Show so we can record it and play it back.
Yo, listen, this is my first time on the Turntable Show. This has been joy. This has been good vibes. All of that good stuff. And you know what? I don't know about the guest. I don't know about this Jake Isaac guy, but Yeti, big up. Host of the year, y'all.
Thank you very much, Jake Isaac. It's been a pleasure, and have an amazing tour. And we're looking forward to new music from you. Thank you very much.
Bless my sister. Take care.
Bye-bye.